The process of buying a house. The process of buying a house doesn't have to be complicated. Okay, so there are a number of steps involved and sometimes it can seem that the wait can go on forever. But as long as you hold your nerve and stick to the basics, buying a house can often be relatively straightforward. Hi, I'm Felix from Blackstone Solicitors, and in this video I'm going to go through the process of buying a house. Purchasing your first home is an exciting but sometimes daunting experience. For the majority of people, a house is the single largest investment they will ever make. Additionally, there are numerous formalities and legal requirements that many people are unaware of. So, what are the steps involved in buying your first home? 1. Save for a deposit and apply for a mortgage in principle. Before you begin looking for a home, you must find a mortgage lender and obtain what is known as pre-approval for a mortgage, a stage that a mortgage advisor may assist with. When it comes to finding a great mortgage advisor, it's a good idea to ask around. You might have a family member, friend or colleague who has used a broker in the past. Reach out to the network of people you know. The offer in principle will both define your budget for your house and is required by a seller to accept an offer. It is worth remembering that mortgage pre-approvals are good for 90 days, so do not apply too far in advance of your house search. If you can't find a house within this period, keep in touch with your lender and they should be able to extend the offer period. In terms of a deposit, the down payment required to purchase a home is typically 10% of the total price of the property. Although 10% is often considered the minimum deposit, it would be a good idea to try and save as much as possible, as a larger deposit typically results in lower mortgage interest rates. 2. Start house hunting. This is the enjoyable part. You may now begin searching for your ideal house. Rightmove or Zoopla are two popular websites for house hunting, with estate agents regularly publishing new properties on both. Additionally, you should consider registering with an estate agent covering the area you would like to live in. Registering is completely free and will not commit you in any way. Booking house viewings can quickly become daunting, particularly if you wish to view many properties. Despite this, it is critical to view properties in person as well as online. Seeing a house in person can provide a much more accurate representation of it than viewing it on a screen. 3. Instruct an experienced conveyancing solicitor. While you are house hunting, you should consult with a conveyancing solicitor. Although their work cannot begin until you make an offer on a house, knowing who you will work with and briefing them in advance might speed up the legal process once an offer is submitted. The work they carry out is hugely important, so choose your conveyancer with care and don't simply go with the cheapest. You tend to get what you pay for. 4. Make an offer. Once you have decided upon the size of the offer you would like to make, you must contact the estate agent or the private seller and inform them of your willingness to pay for the house. Once your offer has been accepted, contact your mortgage lender as they will want to do their own appraisal of the property. This is to ensure that the house is worth the price you are offering and that their investment is secure. 5. Have a survey carried out. Whilst surveys are optional, they are usually recommended because it is best to be aware of any faults before purchasing so you can make an informed offer and budget for any necessary repair work. If the survey indicates that significant repair is required, you may be able to negotiate a lower purchase price or request that the seller fixes any issues. Remember, the appraisal carried out by your mortgage lender will often just be for the purposes of assessing a valuation for lending by the bank. They can often be quite superficial and are not for your benefit. You cannot rely upon it, only the lender can, and for complete peace of mind, get a survey done. 6. Allow time for the report on title. Your conveyancing solicitor will manage the legal procedure of transferring property ownership. This involves submitting local searches to the appropriate authorities to ascertain whether anything could affect your home's costs or enjoyment. They'll also perform additional investigations to establish property boundaries, access rights, and the existence of any pending disputes, correspond with the seller's solicitor, apply to the land registry to document the transfer of ownership, and manage any other legal difficulties that arise. Read the report on title given to you by your solicitor carefully and discuss anything with them that you are unsure about. 7. Exchange contracts. After your offer is accepted and your mortgage application is approved, the next step is exchange of contracts. Your solicitor will request payment of either a portion or all of your deposit, often 10% of the purchase price, near the time contracts are exchanged for the purchase of the property. You should have property insurance in place at this point, so speak to your insurance broker in advance of this. If you choose to go with an online insurance company, or price comparison type arrangement, read their fine print very carefully. It is all very well getting insurance cheaply, but you will discover its true worth when you actually need it. Completion is the final stage of the purchasing process. This is where the seller's outstanding balance is paid, ownership is transferred, and any remaining taxes, such as stamp duty, are paid. It is at this point that you can move into your new home. If you need legal help with buying or selling a house, contact us at Blackstone Solicitors Limited. We have offices in Manchester and central London and have clients across the country. If you found this video helpful, like it, share it and tell other people about it. Press the subscribe button below to keep informed about our latest videos. Goodbye and thanks for watching.